Have you ever wondered how a rancher decides which young females get to stay and become the future mothers of the herd? It's not a random choice. It's a rigorous selection process that determines the long-term profitability of the operation. Producers are closely watching this year's calves, beginning the critical process of selecting their next generation. Let's break it down. It all starts with understanding the goal. A replacement heifer is a long-term investment. She is the future factory of the operation, and the producer is betting that she will be a fertile, efficient, and long-lasting cow. The selection process is designed to identify the animals with the best odds of fulfilling that promise. The first major cut happens at weaning time. A producer will start by looking at phenotype, the physical characteristics of the animal. They are looking for a heifer that is structurally sound, with good feet and legs, and an appropriate frame size. They will also look at performance. Heifers with the heaviest weaning weights are often kept, as it shows they and their mothers performed well. At this stage, a producer will typically select more heifers than they actually need to keep. The next step goes beyond what the eye can see. A smart producer looks at the data. They will analyze the genetic potential of the heifer by looking at the EPDs of her sire or father. Even more importantly, they will look at the history of her mother. Was her dam a productive, low-maintenance cow that always bred back on time and raised a heavy calf? A great heifer almost always comes from a great cow. This is also the stage where advanced producers might use DNA testing to get a genomic profile of their potential replacements. The group of selected heifers is then developed until they are ready for breeding. But before the bull goes out, there is one final test, a pre-breeding exam by a veterinarian. The vet will perform a reproductive tract score to ensure the heifer is mature, cycling, and physically ready to sustain a pregnancy. This is the final chance to cull any animals that are physically unfit or have a poor temperament. Only the best of the best make it to the breeding pasture. The ultimate test, of course, is whether she gets pregnant early in that first breeding season. So, from the initial visual selection at weaning, to a deep dive into her mother's production history and her sire's genetics, to a final veterinary exam before breeding. Selecting a replacement heifer is a multi-stage process of elimination. It's a disciplined strategy designed to weed out inferior animals and ensure that only the most fertile, efficient, and potentially profitable females get the chance to enter the herd. Understanding the intense, data-driven decisions behind building a quality herd is key to appreciating modern agriculture. If you found this video insightful, please share it with someone who might also find it valuable. And for more deep dives into the science of livestock production, be sure to hit that subscribe button right now. Thanks for watching.